We thank God for your life. So from the University of Competitive Choice, that is UCC, College of Distance Education, University of Cape Coast, has opened admission for 2021-2022 academic year. We run both education and business programs. Talking of business programs, we have accounting, finance, marketing management, human resource management, procurement, economics, and economics with finance. On the education front, arts, social science, management, accounting, mathematics, science, early childhood education, primary, junior high school, basic education, and psychology. We have masters and MPhil topper programs in education and business. Entry is available for direct, that is WASI and SSCE diploma or degree, and mature applicants. Application forms are sold at the following banks: GCB, ADB, Zenith Consolidated, the Public Bank, Prudential Bank, GT, ARB, and all rural community banks across the nation. For further inquiries, you can call 0556 950 0556 950 from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Lectures are on weekends only, and so this is an opportunity for you to have university education while working. Visit the website www.ucc.edu.gh for more information. UCC is the topmost ranked university in Ghana and West Africa and fourth in Africa. UCC is also #1 globally in terms of field-weighted citation impact, that is research influence. UCC, the University of Competitive Choice. One secret to unlocking a beautiful retirement life is guaranteed, and you are assured of monthly income. How can you ensure this? Let me introduce you to the Old Mutual Retirement Salary. With a lump sum investment in Old Mutual Retirement Salary, you will be assured of monthly income for life with annual bonuses. There are other benefits too. Sign up with your spouse today and you'll both receive monthly salaries together for life. With its funeral cover benefit, Old Mutual Retirement Salary ensures all funeral expenses are taken care of should the unexpected happen. So take a step today to secure your retirement life. Invest in Old Mutual Retirement Salary and enjoy guaranteed monthly income for life, funeral cover, and joint spousal salary for life. Contact Old Mutual today on 050-453-4333. Old Mutual, 176 years of doing great things. And if you're still looking for good energy, it's one name that comes up: Goil. Your reliable energy partner, enhancing your engine performance, prolonging the life expectancy of your vehicle. I'm sure that should be a priority for you. So continue to get the best quality and value for money from Goil Super XP and Diesel XP, and trusted range of lubricants from our 367 across the nation. To all our valued customers, we say thank you. We value our partnership with you. Because of you, we're still #1 and still CIMG Petroleum Company of the Year. Let's continue the partnership to build our economy. Goil, good energy. Goil, proudly Ghanaian. Goil, yeah. National Lottery Authority wishes to announce the completion of the pre-qualification phase for licensing of all operators of private lotto for the 2021-2022 licensing year. Subsequently, all OPLS, that is operators of private lotus, who submitted their duly completed pre-qualification form to NLA are hereby requested to contact the operations office at the NLA head office, Fortune House first floor, Accra, for licensing application forms and payment terms. Deadline for submission of duly completed licensing application forms and for making payments is October 29, 2021. Licensing of OPLS for the 2021-2022 licensing year will commence on 1st November 2021. NLA would like to encourage OPLS to take steps to regularize their operations effective November 1st, 2021. NLA, in collaboration with the security services, will clamp down on our unlicensed lottery operators to sanitize the lottery system and industry. And it's a private lotto operator and pay NLA. Sir, Yamfantu and him said 2021-2022 licensing year, no. A fan edikano a pre-qualification stage and no abanawi yet. Pre-qualification stage and so catch them so be a mefa form. So person yellow to a Juman Ghana see a befa form. Sa face no na abanawi, no. It was some country will say. Sa form now cocoa fire and our failure, no. Fako NLA head office, Fortune House, first floor, Accra. Nekokoje license and application forms. Now for your payment terms. As I said, end October 29, YSID in every year. And every November 1st, 2021, a new licensing regime na Airshas here. So one found one JMBD nation and so say every 1st November on Untimia Jumabio. Momwa Ghana na Ghana so more. Management na didn't Sashas here. So pension will be able to 0266 087966 and 0266 087946. NLA development through games. Once again, celebrating you, Matilda Catherine Ting. Happy birthday to you, Matilda. This one says, wishing my son Paul Ademensa a happy birthday from your mom, Lady Bishop Mrs. Nana Ademensa, your sisters Kasiwa and Rabna, and your brother Junior Matthew Ademensa. And of course, from the Papa himself, Bishop Matthew Adai Mensah, celebrating you, Paul. Make Daddy proud. And to also celebrate Reverend Father Mark Nanayao Asari. And so once again to you, Nanecha of the Ministry of Education. Happy birthday to you, Nacha. We are Juma our Ministry of Education and Udiane Nanecha. Nana utrinkwa and ya wodapa. Onyankopon nhyira oma nkwatenten a asomdwe ne ahode wo mu. Adofonom ne abusuan nyina se ma utrinkwa na echa we adwuma our Ministry of Education. And And so to my son, Kimley Kessie. Kimley Kessie. Kimley, you also celebrate your birthday today. Happy birthday to you, my son, Kimley Kessie. Utinkwa. From your dad, Enoch, Elder Enoch Kessie. Pastor Felix Kessie. Prophet Reverend Collins Kessie. And from myself to you, Kimley Kessie. Happy birthday. You celebrate you on the special day of yours. Charles also This one, it is a special one for me too. We a special one from the people's servant. This one says the national president of Infantiman Old Girls Association, Dr. Geraldine Abeidu, and all members of the 86-year group, wishing Linda Mensah, now Mrs. Linda Boache, also a member of the 86-year group, a happy birthday. So from the 86-year group, the president, Dr. Geraldine Abeidu, and all the year group, the team members, wishing you, Mrs. Linda Boache, a happy birthday. The prayer is simple. May God lift you. May He lift her countenance upon you, bless you, your household, and everything that you can proudly boast of. And also from Honorable Kwame Duncan to you, celebrating you on your birthday. And to you, Odisheba Kwamnabu bringing off Achim Abompe. Happy birthday to you from Yabema A.K. Okonko. Charles Osu Ewahase, Dr. Bernardo Koboye here him so Ken Ebrebe mu Akwesi Prati Jr. and so Ebeba Abeken Honafe Yabo and Komo. Change welcome.
Indeed, Nana, change will come.
Majiminia.
Me jusu e bru.
Apom.
Oba de men kwa cheme. So de me Canada no. Anopa nana me chia woni wapamfo. Na ya chia hwefo ne atiefo so awaje mmere na wona wo hwe won so awotie etie omunti ene ye wo ha tie de o mase bebre de toso mienu adepa nchemi anka menti ha na dom ene ne moburu hunu de o wosoro a obi ni so o tesoro obi ntini so yehu anyame ona asada ene dia makana meka twesi da bia se ade ayem fasika ntoni intimi fasika emo ho ban enti enkwa enya ade ayedidi agro ade chiemu nsema na edoso but na domti ya da so tiase anana na yebede nyame ase amapai aseda nkoto
yanso so yada wase eno wadaje anopai Afi anopen semwa ewo eprono so ayebeka eho asem ECOWAS summit a ekoso ewo winibane ne potemu LGBTQ+ hwan ene nsensem no enya enwieye now Honorable Muntaka Akabi, Honorable Haruna Idris so Akabi or say we will survive any threat and ensure the right thing is done. It's ridiculous to claim I have been paid to fight anti-LGBTQ, whatever it is, bill. Akoto Ampao, and on so Organization Kankwensha, na MTTD, any National Safety Authority, and say first 9 months of this year, nipa ewu ye ebro 2000 ewo car enkwanhia ho but me pesa me de LG hwan K plus AUOS ne de ne nyina no me pesa me de ehon sensem and matters arising no ehye as ye chance amintie wadwen efi se you started a cancer day we ehon ensem wati back and forth defense omo so omo mpene bell no so no omo de ba ene ensem a eka ho nyina ehon sam to say
ana the kind no when you see drew a man so na ya kaya no owura kofi ada ne nua ba antejwana ada obi a me no a kapa na me ne ben so antejwana no pai me ma yakọ e ma yakọ ne ma nipa dodo nyina sabi o ahwere o madofo na na nye isa o se a father figure obi a sabi odidi mo ebidi na abusuani da so maybe omayani da so na mpatamu a ofi kura ofi so ne region a ofi enim juma a waba bedi oman mu yama ne demri fadue nana yaba wi ase de yebeko we nyina mu na nkofo se yempere mo mfo moto enye de ndi kwan se ye de ye yebewu yebe dan agya bebrebe nyina nti wona nam de obedi nti panu sini se the bible kana no ya me bi ni maton mo nyansa awasase so na de omunima ne se ye pesika aban tumi no obenya odi be kra de no de say ade ebi nim timi nya tumi just to show for how where power lies match ni nyansa memene hu se me wa ban mu ampa memene hu se me na me yesumasi asumasi de me mpese me hu nanim na yem plan ne yenye obi bone eniema chese emfa papa bi mputu bi amfa ma dipanya enkwa enua na isi bonyu bi se enkwa nya wodia asetan so nya wodia nti yebeda nya ja mwe nya mbotre na yemfa ebuo ne anidie ene odo emfa ntena oman mu ada achi se fi atasofasa asisu a nya amamre sede amamre kan sede obi wu a yenka na chi asem boni nti yebeka no dedede na emom se ye bible di na yedim se nyame asem ye no kore dia nana o nyame asem kan prekope se etwa se nipa wu preko na bo wu achi no bibi wo ho anaiza ti ye gi se nyame wo ho ne ye nyame asem di dia ene atemu obi wo ewuo achi emfa ho ne nsem papa yebeka mfa ho ade bi ebe na sase su bia na yebebu ho atanti yama busuafo yakọ na yama yenua pani no soso honorable minister wasomo mai wakwa bebre soso yama ne demri fadue nana LGBTQ whichever plus somebody can just say abodam sem lady kan me memboro mini okoboy o mai mom de and around me no can say me say intellectual principalities ne no mo kro ipsi yes I were intellectual demons because trust them naka say enye ni moja ne honam na enya mebo ana be mu eni wi matumfo be be ngwanwa se nipa oba wo no nipa oba ne be ma ne kabo mu wo no nye se be ma ne kabo mu wo no ana oba ne kabo mu wo no sai nipa kro ya be sanya adwen anya kokuduro aba abonten abakasa me yenti ase ma ema na yenti ase ne mema me na ana sabi nipa kro no ni nyansa I mean that's the whole thing nyansa bi ani nitim and ura rande be ma mencha na pai metie no enrachi na o kan se mi se enkyere se obi sabi obi akosuku no asua ngoma koduro chi ne kyerɛ sɛ na sɛ mobɛka bia nse yɛ adwuma na sɛ etwe ye nipadua yɛ ya de anamboa
ya de a
enso mmra kyekyere yɛn woni yɛma bi hɔ a yɛntimi yɛ anamboa anya bia obetima sɔrɔ aka sɛ wo yɛma account we kogya wɔ nan wo psf anim ana obetima kɔtena hɔ sɛ wo kogya wɔ nan
ya hwewa mo nzi ahwew
nipadua no de e wa wo dia but emra wo ho se wontim fa nipadua no nye de den wo pe but e wo dia obetima ko park car si kwan mu main road mu car no nse car no ye hwe because office car no ye odi enti ba wi apen na be park enti wetima park no ko fie ade on so bia na me pe na car no ma park so enti no me makwakoda can you do that enti I am nwanwa se sabi empanimfo a ani mrantie ani meba wa binum sabi omadwe ne se yemma kwan ma ai achiwade te sesei anya adwuma ani matan binum na kwadwo asare kansem bi kwadwo me che ono pay wo se wantima tete wo bayi a emmefo so musude e wo yenso go bible say kire abofra no kwan a wonyina omfa so na wonyina eden wamfiri ho anana isa enti ufie na wantima tete wo bayi a because oba ya de a enye papenti no enti yenyi oba no sabi nsem hu na wodi no yenyi ntum na obia enye bi I mean how say the event ma yen assure mo say eto no de wa wo de abade ma akwa ma mfanya adwuma so obama ye ba ma akwa ma to na wo de ano obi adi uto David be friend to my chance na David can tumu no e radio kasa e radio so to ya wo de David woto nipa woto David nipa woto no no de e wa wo de ba ye ma akwa ma mfa to no nya adwuma opese wo de ye ya de ya ma akwa ma mfa nye metie ma mi bi professor bi woni yemia Bema Sam George ya minshira no
professor Menu Akosia Menu
awo GBC
me ona
na me hese o si kom
na
on ferry bo on ferry I mean ade we can say
na on ferry de wo kan o ferry
na me ferry because I had the bonny nti me cat ya me ferry
wo adwen ya wo se ba bia wo gina na ye
nana oma dwen ni adwen fin anya adwen bok anya adwen papa ya adwen eku nipa adwen ebokuro adwen esai o man ada na onfa ne man so ma onfa me to abonten na game for me form na lesbians me form so ma they protect their own bedinti ana si obi abegi no say ne nwanwa si obi beka say wakoji sika na odi fight I mean the LGBT bill we oye enye sika de bembiem de wuye senye sika na wakoji a de bembiem I borrow a mini oko boy asemi say the intellectual principalities no and intellectual demons no academic principalities and you what G18 the gay 18 G18 for no
I didn't know from gay 18
na dia say no moka
and I prefer for many the T18 choose back
utie no
me tie na no because you tie nkofo bi nsema I say na kro ya wo me hu
it is that we line me G18 for money say T18
na me so feel G18
and na koroma for say apostles of gayism
T18 because see utie nkofo bi num sabe omo Facebook post ni sansem hu no omo church ho na obehu ba bi omo fiba because they were think tanks be okro we ma eno ase eto omo na so wiase nyansa de akekira bom bo nyom achi o ena omo di furudua omo akekira bom bo ena omo di furudua because ye hu ba bi omo sika free ene ye nyina ye hu ba bi omo sika free o kwa ka bi bisa so na se sika omo di free ama no na eba Ghana in the aid of in the name of aid no ye nim ba bi sika ne fiba gay for ben na di sika bran ya kromate sika ben na abanya akwa gia loan ben na abanya kwa okoye ko say loan agreement with gays or gay community mini awon akwa parliament da so bi am be kam yatie some more bill more sika bi am approve of parliament da e fi gay for ho na e ba kro yim and in case gay for sika mutwa gay for mutwa sika okro ma na eno me hu mfoni bi wo kaswa ayese mbrantie minu police station
yeah news kwa nyumre
kaswa mbrantie minu a mo ye gay and ba akwa girlfriend ba na mso ma ba akwa ba sekan anana G18 for no so mo pa na G18 for no eno mo pe se mbema ne bema e kwakoda ese otia yeso You can't worry once a man. Oba no oba koda necessarily any kwan say nya the produce e ka say nkola me born na yes
San ebi mo pese o me agidi.
But in any case, ba oba na aware. Enya be man na aware. E won say nya obi na ba wiase obewo. But oba man ni oba aware. E different from Bema and Bema aware.
Na Bema ni Bema aware or in the first place it.
Na win accept as he some so wo so say. So mo ware so no my ba ko oba, am ba ko e Bema. So mo nyini say oba oba timi wo wiase dia. Na Bema wo wiase. Aden na lesbians no ba ko timi oba na ba ko ye Bema. Aden tia. Nana. In first place no omo nyini say ye wo ma wo wiase. Ene ye nyini say wo mema wo wiase nti ye nyina ye nipa ba ko obi atimi ye de ope. Nyaza. That I'm saying say Aden na gave for no. Ba ko ye omo ware omo ho a. Ye hu oba na ye nya Bema e wo omo awade ni mu. Bema wo mu na oba wo mu. It means that even in the wisdom of the devil, bon some kura dream kura no, onim say awari mu no, e oba ne be man den. Enkita mu die. Ananya sa? G18 foi. Say de wokunu de oyire anamwa.
Men shada nim no sa.
Da bia sam ka na make say de wokunu de oyire. Ana de awo babia so ni ho a ode be man na wo ye. Be man na wo ye. Ana de awo babia so oye obabia so no, nyo ne oba na wo ye, one be man na wo ye. Enti onyame nyansam enipa nyansam no aware bia ye between oba and bema ene onko ware am mo nye bema ne bema ware me nkyere se we ye oba na we ye bema.
But otie Professor Kakari ene lawyer Koto Ampa ne ade na omo se in fact mamen Koto Akoto Ampa specifically o se enye se bia omo prege so nemum asema omo kan se and you tired na you ten.
Oh, you ten na.
Asema wo kan say.
Ijane shewa. Oba withdraw.
Sa na wo no.
Ijane be shewa mo.
Because o say okay tio. O say lawyer Koto Ampa in fact me kan free the Bokata inform mo enano pay. Now page 5. O say lawyer Koto Ampa, one of the 18 human rights advocates who have openly expressed opposition to the passage of the proposed bill to criminalize lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, whatever it is, on the soil has beaten a retreat, according to the Informer newspaper. According to him, the Gang of 18 is not in support of same-sex marriage, as being alleged by Ghanaians, but how the bill has been couched, indicating that the bill was laden with human rights violation. Otie Akoto Ampa any idea? Ono na some say, and yes, gayism no more for so and lesbianism, but almost see the fact say obi ye gay and lesbian and say Muntie Tiasa ni pan fan who dis.
Okandabin.
Okoka TV GTV breakfast show.
No, that ben Okano.
I think 3 days or 4 days ago.
Now almost starting almost there.
Sir, no onya opportunity nka.
Well, na which opportunity? Almost ko present omo you against the parliament anambo. You see, as someone say, Miss Ejana Shiwa nana. Obey you 10. Untimi nya hwe. Because on my nipa dodo e wo mu nyina no say, ye nye sansem hunu ni sam fun no entum. Say ye ma kwan ma nam ka say oto no de wawo dia. Ye to a ye gye ni say mini okonti twi na kana so ye taxes ahwat ma ye kan. Uni padua wo to na wo de nam no. Na no abrante bi atenam ha. Awia no metie na I am say me so dae no. Say obi a yetima fa na to ama eninti wakoda hospital for 9 good months. 9 good months on the hospital once for 9 months because of the tour yefa. And then amuji tun say mu tiem den na me mata ne kwa na omu de ya mo e ma omo ma wo ma no
about time
enti de de pese de gya ye ma ene enchi mani ana me say oni ene omu emra no kwa no kese we kura de me say isha ebinim de kura de ewu na na wetima ko Afghanistan some human rights for ko Afghanistan ko ne Taliban for buy no Taliban for say what do you call it enya dia ombema kwan ma obi yi na bogi say Afghanistan nana say omma kwan ma obi yi na bogi say Afghanistan human rights for ni Afghanistan
omo wo ho
you see and my son to say yes will be your parliament to say me person me boni di kura because respect am woman in some what okay kakra no e hye me bufuo more say bill no de kabebra o man na ngofo kura e be chi o mo akwakotum ni yi no o man ne be bom ho ka ni hono na am Roberts eko prison ye mo aduane ni so ye boni na ko prison mo aduane ni nya o man ne bom ho ka ade na duru gay for so nko ade a anema mo ye nya ye de mrai ba de ye ohaba ba na de hia kese a ese de abasbo de emu du ema ye nua pani lawyer for money ene ye nua Sam George ne the 7 others ne say emra no ba be gay for ho ban emra no eba abebo ho ban because the ekoi anhwe anka nkofo chi gay for kro betim dua bi ahwe obutima den eko mo but emra ho se ye chine de ko police station na ye bedi nasem na ye de be famra kwan so na se ye de ne tum ana ani kwan se ye de tum ana se ye fine no ana se ye bibia emma nkofo mfa tumi enhye omo nsam enye de ese se omo ye because ade bia amra ni hu bia no emma ho kwan ma nipa ye de ese opesa we den oye enti we mom ya ade a ye de ba beboa wo ma anwa jonso omo de omo to ana omo de bedi agro no wo de bedi agro mum de na emom emra ebo ho ban sa amra na ebo ho ban kra so ebema emra na kra so se wuti amra na etwema so na ye wo se gana amra boy ho ban anayesa me sorry na me bominua Dr. Oko anisu ya emra na ebo me ho ban na bra na betwema so anamboa
na me kwa me mpre ma ombo
some kana make
ya nkasa kra ebe ye ho adwuma ostri ha
emra na ebo me ho ban ani nti ani kwan se bibi to me no eno so ma me ho kwan se me nkotiatia me nua no fa ho die den eso nti emra da ho so obo obi ani so a emra na obedi ani nti no nipadua no de ye wodea na de wodi be ye bia se de trose maka no o se de ye de nipadua no de ye de onyame de ye pay aman ananye sana bible kan but de be bia no weden obebu e ho atan enti onyankopon wo pese ukoye gay a on kan hwe nkyerɛ wo de emra to hu sɛ ni kwan sɛ wo ye gay because ɔno nyankopɔn akyi wade enti wo ya obebu hu den aten saa na Ghana mra so a ye hye sisi ano so ensi hu kwan sɛ wontimi nkoye gay o ana mra na baabi de wo so bintimi nye gay ana oda no na kan bill na ekusi awie by find a what say obi ntimi nye gay ne de obetima ye na mmom ye kyiwa ana abom sɛ wiase na mienu ye kyiwa na wo sɛ mra den ɛwɔ hɔ na ye mammo kwan mammo mfa megina bonten se kraman ne nipa nkoda nipa ne kraman enkonkoda oba ne oba nkoda bema ne bema nkoda na ne na ka yesisi ayifo ye nuanom prostitute fo ba ye nuanom shawo fo no ka yesisi ompa because omo de ne de bema to bema oba to bema emra na ma ho den ho kwan miwa no yesora ne achi oba kogu police station adan ya yese omugu oman na den animase na de omo practice na emra ma ho kwan se so ma de omo am ho ekọ ba sibra age hu sika e ma na yiye enti nana men kanko akire bebre asempetia asem ni na se Ghana for with one loud voice no ya kama demons no atiase ya kama principalities no atiase womo mbokuro bomman no ya kan mo matiase wona wo so wasua nwoma kosi wiem cause proverbs ka wo se onyansani ai kire nyansa na obi a wagimi edi agimisem ewo proverbs enti nipa ne bi wo ha it doesn't matter the knowledge a onye na sase so nwoma wasua kwakudu bebi oduro na na nsem panyimfo so adwen ko na nyansa ko
ai kwasampo vaje kra kan ansa na okọ
enti obetime nya adwen edi sua de ba nyansa pa de no ni bi adwen ko na nyansa nko ya asam kese pa wanya adwen de sua nwoma a wo ka bibia obetime ka bi na mum nyansa pa ye de oni nyansa ne bi because ana na komfo atintesiko kwato fam ye papa nom ane nananom ahemfo ane ahemafo ato ntetsiko kwato fam na wonu na de ehu kakra ne se yenya evil I will not call them men of God omo ye perceived men of God. I'm from who nyamia suffer. Committee evangelist be. I was say one also ne buy gay. No tunu for no went here. Obi jan say on koso no nyintino. Aden na ye mra. E bititia sa give for no den. E fa hu de so. I'm not sure say we nyame nipa. Ana o ka nyame asem. Because can can't trust man. Or so Yankopon ne machia. O twa ne na bonsam so aba obi. Entino obi betimi di nyame din aka asem aprichi. E bia ne yefuntia. Ko wa hu se wo fa ba bia enye yi. Enti asofo na omo ye gay. Beso mo di nyame sem bata ho kaka quotations ahodo ne yi e bring of oni so ye ni mo. A doctor fo e wo ma omo ye gay. Ye di mo. Because dua na ba na me ye hu dua kro. Wanu mu kasa obeka no ye nim se wo ye bia na onye bi amafo bi re ye bi no na kofo ye bi but they assume say and now that they are going to be exposed no enti omo pre wa amana no mu sa sabaya de ye ntimi nkoso na ma atima bom ho ban ma suma si dwa na omo di no omo tima akoso di indeed e wo mu se ohia di nipa beduru akire e wo mu se ohia ade asem baba na ba dem penifo asem kan se come do en fa ensem yinu den enidi and the fact say o ho kire wo the fact say the obedi den ma wo no en kire se sabe fa wo to kodi agora eni kwan say den ye didi en kire sa agora e wo msa se ye man ya ye wo mi eni ma bebere ho esenka yetimi ye ntumi nyeye enti ama enipa dodo na ahoto ese omo ho to omo no omo ho nto omo ti ahohiahia wo na nso ahohiahia na nya na start here ahohiahia na nya na start here awo ho da because trosem kra ka say ye ne ahiafo betena da ntiro Onyankopon ne nyansa mu no wodum obi kodu ba bia Bible say nya wunti bada afoforo ntia na ye wo bia ye betima yi abo a ye nyimwa ene saa G18 fo yi omo lawyers omo nye pro bono cases o lecturers a ewom bosome so am koji omusika enti untimi nka nkire ese enti na no wonder say I mean obi o ha o kire obi ade akra na nipa no nkofo no ba bonten a mfa obi antimi maso mom because adwene kura no kura na evil enya adwen papa if they have this kind of mind ewo mutima enti Ghana for I know say dodo na ne me ya adwen na mo ne be ya adwen wontie kura wetie sana samnetie wo pe wo mumpe o ade ne de abia beduru awie funu ani abie ye hwa ne se ye nuanam wo me hwebadwan ye ni di omachi because ye ne apostle nyameche ya adwen ye follow bia with keen interest ye bie ye ni antena ne si parliament say nipa bia ne ye bia be say wo support us on support 2% because there's no middle stand it's either you are for or you are against middle stand bi any baby a kofo bi chance start take cancel bi oh winim yenya referendum na ye referendum a Ghana fo nyintum say ye pa na say ye mpe na fe kofo referendum na say ni sika na kisa ade na konkon ho yenya referendum bi na yenya referendum bi a china the akọ parliament me de be adwuma e ba so aminim so mampani na na do Akufo Addo enam say onso so gay so nti obesan odene sabe sha se atintim nkrata media be mra e wo man mu na going forward no say ye bibi e ka ho e hyem kina yakoso ye bi mu hyem kina because Nigeria for ye bi ayeyi other countries ayeyi Ghana so ye bia ayeyi ya so nanka nana say ye ntumi na modu a yankofo onini me boka hire medase
medase voice of Charles Osu 0556 700 700 hey there you 0244 488 Megasa platform near you 0244-844-488 0244-844-488 and no any line they Jumano pay I don't pay Charles Usu Ewaha and a Dr. Bernardo Koboy so Ewaha more share Facebook and also obey to me at the online o message no afase ya ba mesre message no fabra eni obi atem kire wadwen na yemfa ne sa pepepe the great Dr. Okoboy
na gazi
mafio
nana wisi mafio ba
na ze mi hu kra
nana se say yeah, restructuring, re-engineering, and regrouping at the constituency, regional, any national level. Na odi obi ko akan na nipa no wa bin sebi e won tromu any kasa no current half de bia wejuma yedin because why adi kama kra no unim the odi ko form enti we are working hard na ma me take the opportunity na me chia chairman general me constituency no ba ko a me ni gino pa chairman general na chairman general me chia ni yere nso ene ne mba na mo ho ebi owo ono nko sa line no na minim se mra na em sini kwan anka ye mra no kra se 2 and 3 and 4 ebia akonya bebre kra anka ope
ene na o kan ya
na obi kita ba ko a emra ma kwan ebi obe ko miensa no obi si se onu de ba ko kra onfa se na president ko fo kan ye no na ade we wo ha mi jai we na makodi deji entina na topic ne be baso but let me take the opportunity ma chia majana na mi chia wonso osu ma feel papa na ya mi tie o na mi tie oni fo ameni lawyer fo ameni na mi ni agisa because who can G18 and a fo ameni so say T18 but didn't chi ntimi nka fo ameni de no na enra Greater Accra MPP yeah regional conference na ma mi chia ya regional chairman Honorable Divine Agohum na mincha na ma chia Agohum no na ma chia Hobson Adoyenso because me a non-aligned movement my yes nam no the nana call Serbia no enti me ye nitana ya jubrel
enti you are not for or against midway
o je Hobson ahukika say ba Divine sema ajubrel busa ba ko bibi anye boni na machi obi anu ma mencha secretary so Odala Ipaka Greater Accra penifo ba ho penifo ti say John Boydu national chairman omo nyina me chom papa na John Boydu de Karina
Dr. Koboy
wa nanti mo che oye juma bebre obi ani wa sabi ofunso eni no Karina na me de me hwe obi a wa ye juma che sa na ya me bompa e ma no na de o hwehwe no Nyankopon emboa no enti jebi lejokuku oboa pa nti Nyankopon na misre no se omboa no obi boa wa na wo so wakan no kakra asabi ba ho enu de meja ma wo Karina asabi
ada na asabi de o beja ma me
ni mo wa meja ma because ejuma no dos 17 mi chia no o si time aso na mi chia Professor Kunfi
ameyaw
bebre no meja ma but the American last na the we conference say enra ye bra penyin Lord Come o kan baby powerful o si onye sebi enye de obedi chairman na ehia no ena enye de obedi flag bearer na ehia no de ehia ni say power no ye de be cross 2024 obian kita sa adwen no o dream power ho unko say flag bearer bi because o nim de be si o china o dream power ho unko cho bi huntro because of the ohwehwe because you let me the 2 minutes you let me the flag now my whole flag bearer but so be cross 2024 e be dey enti Nyankopon na yeshe no se omboa party no na obi ayo oboni o party no afache na akase adiba kwama ho MPP mu a ade o se yembo ho pae ni se obi wo a o se wafum no na on ka kire won so enti unim na so ya wo no mu a odi betinya se ade nipa oye mfunso ana na o ka kire na odi wo ye gidigidi o se o mpene no ono na sebi eso na asase kra endi na asemi ma no but obi wo wa bia o ka kire na obesire na odi a kire no na say yes ade na ebe boy na ya now producers omo problem munim say me pe bofruit de eya yedi tu anwam no na me pen hot sisi am starting me discussion na ya afi na yedi abetu menim enti o twese na ne ma kona me kan wie no na ade no ho ajo na sisi no aye problem because me ntimi njai so ndi enti mebo me mo di amanage Mema me kasa itia.
Sa.
So that enju sa.
Be ma kasa nyetia.
So hwe me no hwe na wafa. Ma me infant tu mi pa.
Kata so.
Na fache me but COVID no encore ye. Na the last time we check here COVID akun Ghanaians 1,164 apimne chi ona na ye ka 1,000 deaths ebi ahonu say o figure bi a okoboy ebo but now so obusu ani kan wo be say 1,000 na ye ka no enya de eda form ebe papa eti me patcho COVID no nkoye na de me be ka oni say ye be in December a high risk season for COVID o mind bia siesie no ho ema COVID going into December. There are 3 reasons why December draw virus no ekosuru ye cases no ba o me say man ho su kakra the level I be corner enim ba be man ho su kakra. Number 1, edu December weather near cold and it dry and no is the best climate for respiratory viruses. Just say emwa wa mo cause lung problems cold season and asebi omo nkeka ekosuru enti December high risk. Number 2, edu December bogus no ba bebre sebi min kan say omodi yare na nam nanso kai say COVID yare no edosu sebi wo abrochire chen wo Ghana ha enti omo start ba bebre pe airport testing no be so mu de nanso testing bia ni wiase a brofo friend full proof 1 and 2 bi femu a eno so betina high and thirdly no mo na mo ka say do Christmas na na saman kra ebe krom ebe shopping chese nipa ye bebre na nipa ye bebre na 90 ye bebre parties ye bebre that's the risk factor nyama minsa we na COVID control na me pa cho o tie mi a there are 3 groups of people who can wa bomodi na ko we edro no bebre wo ho se who can crofo 3 na me bo na won wo edro na eni e be ka se enye obi na ku now entwi anamuka ni se enye obi na eku o na be we
obi na eku manchi
o na ya bo ami oni se me beru dos kwan obeyi na ya asem no
dem me pesa me hu de wo kan se
na be say starting na o so hu bi ami eku na be du fifi na ma say na
dog na no pe we say kam na we fine o
na se wo bo abi we bo ami preku enti me pa cho there are 3 groups. Number 1, we obi a wo 50 years or more now we vaccine na ye pa cho Kokrokoo obi vaccine wo every part of the country. Nana do danko Akufo-Addo leadership. Honorable Kuku Ajima menu any pain for COVID no so omada Roma your vaccines e Ghana abebre who 50 years and above akọ. The entire make say onya 50 air copy. Professor Chiri Agbenyeka, me professor e school and me mentor. O say doctor, the anatomy of the body doesn't change, it's the physiology. Just any part and say na eti no sanity. Na se na eye adwuma no onyi na e den esisa. Etu tie me na wo 60 years time out say Charles Osunu enye sa na oni paduane say ejuma yare bi kan wa mo betime edi. Number 2, we are obese, we obi o so sebi unya COVID a chance e de wo be call asamado no high cases bebre o mo free mo no wo be check no oyobi an mo edu obi so doctor me down say mo edu me obese o full steps 7 8 na fe de o so tiji sa o gina wa sebi oyobi a o hia vaccine nkofo a mo lung function problem because of weight no COVID ni omo a e de omo ko bi a enye enti usu unanti kakra na wabre ana o full steps na e di check the refer cardio strength wakoma no na hondi steps enti pachokoji and lastly who diabetes any hypertension na on vaccine na any one na open trouble ama ho bebre ayare no de omo koye no our pressure and our sugar enti wanya COVID no na afere enya ni chest no and a problem o be sugar control head na sugar na ma kidneys nye adwuma papa na wo fa ha na ye problem e chiro beti no yesi asemaba enti e pacho ukọ municipal health directorate e bia otibia bisa bia municipal health directorate ana ayarisa bia e super wo say regional hospital ana clinical pacho ko biso mo say Dr. Kobe so mo nche bia do no wo na yen wo ebi mo wo ha yare no kosura e no mo frɛ me na say the cases na ba form o there were about 2,300 active cases say we ukọ hospital pressure na ba form pa ebi mu ye empty obi andem ebi mu yɛ 10% ayɛ saa no ebi bere akɔda so ɔmo ti sɛ nkurɔfoɔ ɛɛtɔ ɔmo yɛre na ayɛ dia ɛna onya calls doctor mewoduro mpakyɛw bible say ant twi mu no na ɛrɛ tetia time a ɛyɛ dry season no ɛna ɔmo yɛ ɔmo yɛ adwuma nsuo start to a ɔmo nkɔ abɔnten and put their life at risk na tetia kora afa planner wow yɛ nipa kɛseɛ na tetia hwɛ na adwene ɛso sɛn amfana tetia yɛ gay nso mi nyanhyɛ bi yɛ nti waka no maame mba to the gayism in fact me nua Charles Owusu aka bebree nti me mma me kasa nwa but kai say Bible say we wrestle not against flesh and blood but against principalities and powers. Na principality a onko school a ɛyɛ no ho enye hisa but we share principality a wa ben a wa ko school bebree a na obehu sɛ sebio sama na be ya na wa hia no odi nneɛma bebree na be apply ansa na obefem na now de ekoso no enye bibia normal o a breaking point for Ghana as a country. This is the time we as leaders we have to stand up and show not only our academic values and competence but our beliefs. You see, a leader is judged not only by what he can do but what he believes in as well. That's why in America presidents are chosen whether they are for abortion or against abortion. People say, oh, and a roads are saying no, Mudia roads. Some of the G18, T18. I want to say, oh, you have problems. You're quite yet health systems in yet, and I'm okay, gay and lesbian. Hey, who call even advanced democracies? Yet me too about the whole about one is whether any abortion. And I'm my abortion. And open a determinant. And yet me be so direct. Are you for abortion or not?
You're against.
Your answer will tell whether you remain in office or not. Now, laws is a collection of the beliefs of a country, their history, their religion, omo culture, the omo GD. What is I see mrabi or maybe so. Ni nyina na eba together and form rano. Now, religious beliefs, you know, ebimu sebi etimi change with time because ebi as I believe now, what 100 years ago said some might be and I'm 12 o'clock. And you about 12 pe kodano. A channel be say what that 12 now the only juma and till daybreak me a student no yet me sua dey go do 5 a.m. Say some until wo dey about 11 now da obe say nipa na osua to 5 no dey bia na odi wanim and who was I believe that me sisa say wo sua dey to 5 e ma wo nipa dua ensei e ma wa dwin conform and you know you believe that me sisa and you can't say religious beliefs into me sisa but there was some of the beliefs and our cultures and our religious way no a boa protect even nature. And I will tell you, bed, anoma, ukoton no mabebre, na umom ko ewiem, umom fry, na de bia od isuomu na umom di agra, enche onuma ni nyina omesa. Brother Becca said they will go extinct because you are going against nature.
Dinosaurs.
In fact, now crocodiles, crocodiles 100, say obey a pack. Now crofon measure. Now they be a crocodiles, astroturf so. And no more mokoba and no part now in the next maybe 12 months to maybe 5 years now crocodiles in our bed it's because you are trying to go against nature. Now but what did they can say unya ukoto in kramine in ba 100 in bema 100 now man ban in bema no ehye cage mu uja mu wo fie. Now chicho mu mbema ni mba ni oba ni mba now in the next 5-10 years you know in fact after 20 years ni na besa now what tell me I'm talking about extinction. The entire omu nyina besa ni say you are going against nature.
Omu produce
and to omu 20 years no omu free asia no omu nyina as a group no omu nyina asa now oni dey one who call the Amazon it was South America abrofo ya masika kese say you protecting the forest tio you pese forest no be deplete because forest they natural so usu ha abo ndia ho ban sa na ndia ho ban sa ta din cross the whole body power ban oh yeah soldiers ni police now me chu adwan ba bibisu yeah the soldiers ni police air bo ndia na ndia ho ban because your person do have extinct.
Sure.
Na nipa e. Ye the practice ba a be man nipa avanish wo wiase. Ye the soldiers bo ndua ho ban e na ya jai nipa. E na academic principalities. See, ye jai sa. Now, once a practice can threaten nature, that practice cannot be right. No. Same sex I existed for many years. In the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, now you practice same sex. In fact, uko Sodom and Gomorrah, same sex normal.
Yeah.
But in Lot's house, Lot fear or practicing Israel mind kakra was Sodom and Gomorrah. Law they don't practice sodomy. And say can say your mind your identity, any your beliefs, any different from other countries. And then you who go in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, Mrana was Sodom, no, Mema da, na Mrano allow. If I think Sodom and Gomorrah, over say no, Netherlands. Netherlands, the Basani, no, first of starting now, allow. But Udru, Lot fear, a hoye Ghana. Uye, gay, just say how did it? You can't say any ho. But more you know mo tete because obi already adie tete no on him say crow and on my engine too. Exactly. Enti ye pacho T18 and G18 omo si omo academies omo school omo dai no ye nka say omo si o ye say practice afa na ba ye nka say afa na ba e wo hot till time nyame boy we say but point aye can say this is the first time we Ghana obi ka say ye ngina nya normal
sabi ye ngo omo kura na e wo ho
na me kan microphone just
na me say yango G18 for no na gay and lesbian na wo ho
no adultery says sebi obidi or awari edi obiri kwakoda okay David ya call war ni nyama no no say ogina hom kakra a mighty warrior David na yetumi sman say opadi we akọ Kokrokoo 400 form flesh na bra otimi kokko mu nyina de ba nto ye mighty warrior but say ogina hom kakra e na ohun obigire o say ope e na odinu kodai e chekro pa kwan bi so yi ni kunkra efiri ho it adultery start yenye. But David no David and Kasa say no you for me association of adulteresses you per rights ama say you shaw yiri na ye nija say I want to wa ye ji you was catch wa ye sika ana prema ji wa de akọ David never went there but David fell to adultery et you catch nyame say fa chen you see Ghana law na parliament no the year can say ushe law no see obi e bi no so pemoa like David no say na nyame kan de ye che yeah, wow, I'm a walk through reform. Can you imagine? It tells you say, the law, and I'm a bit American. I don't hate the gay. When I see a gay fall victim to gayism, I'm not judging you, but I don't want that road to be a normal road. Till you die, you walk on. Enti David for me adultery association. Enti say lawyer. I go to pa say na adultery na my okomu ye den ampa ebi wo krom e na make chew for a fact enya adultery bia na ne nigi do ye no ye nipa obi wo wa ye adultery da e na wo hia na e ade a onye biom. That is the kind of thing we are calling for, where you can fall victim to an act but you don't live by that act. Obi misi obi asem na akazi na onim se nkofo wo call for counseling say ye mbo omu na omu timi overcome masturbation.
Sure.
And not fornication. Masturbation obi say bema ono ade ne ho di agro. Ebi mu kose boami. Nipa o kose boami no. Oye ade no. Bibi nti no oye, but oje to me so hiamboa. Sa dwi na ye di yellow we. Yen kan say kwan on nanti no. Na na uko UK oman mu a omu gi prostitution to omu say illegal. Now so UK maim no brothel prostitutes on way to get on move them commercial access you arrest one because omunim say the social consequence say be normal practice say omu accommodate omu congregate wo flat mo I say advocacy say helpful dan kwa wa oba no be kan ho omu suro say sad no cost a betimi ruin the society because the oman the family goes to community goes to town, city, and city country. Enti places cry pressure, make up pressure because pressure never allow prostitution to be legal. No, ebi omo allowed to be legal. No, omo pe kwan bi so edi put brakes on the prostitution. Now, it is not sebi any religion paint you Charles and I can say bibi aye against nature na wrong now as a doctor no met me tell say cardinal wenum because aduane fa o de bia o wi ni amani ni amano cells they kata wenum epithelial cells no nyame ye ni say they can tolerate a lot of stress say they wo wenum no enti say we they da we ni ekosua no so enti o start the aduane e fa wenim a enche we ko blind but wenum de o betimi adidi 20 times a day still na form na de kata wenum ene no in 1 month's time enye no na wo eko e ma new one eden eba sebi oba si de cover oba si no cells e wo ho no epithelial cells no they are tough nyame aye ni say they can stand interaction with a man sebi oyiri wo betimi nanda 10 times a day e ho nye kro
anya hwe
sana nyame abo but because sebi ejanai na efi wo chi no nyame ye no in a way a obi started the oh ye bi odi agro na afi the ho cells no o must start nya problems and in science mo ye obi ye friend inflammation say obi ni nsa bow na wo ye kokko a un say ho ye red the entire red ni say moja bebre ba ho body no nya signal say obi aprano na moja na eba ho no ekitandro chemicals a na be boa healing the process no is what we call inflammation so be bema shia no fa na chi a signal call body no say e ho problem ho enti moja bebre ko ho now the more inflammation you get the more prone you are to cancer the more inflammation you get the more prone you are to prolapse and e ho nso no tissues are ema eso rectum e bi asebi ojana free no nyame born say nipa emfa ne bema mba ho sebi ejana na emfa ho enti odo omu awonde no omu awonde nduru bi ade bi o meji obi bema enti obi gay for no for nkofo 100 obetimi anya about 50 and now 40 omu the FN rectal prolapse je say rectum dey so toilet me was say enwo inside e pia babontin cause ahoma na so mu na e weak nkofo di niama e fa ho ama ahoma na ahojo now rectum your levels of rectal prolapse ebi wo ho eba ba wo timi pia ko na eduru ebi a grade 3 ni 4 na fe dey tough forma ye timi pia ye di niama na supporting no abontin this is surgery now apart from rectal prolapse rectal cancer any other anal lesions you know they are also prone to a lot of infection because obema ko ebi ajana wo na ajana no a waste product where udidia the aduane from your friend alimentary canal tube no if starting from wenum e ko pie wo oto sa tube no viruses ni bacteria dia go bebre ho na nyame e wonderful viruses bacteria bi ni nyame na edi ma omo tina ho because omo so bua ma aduane no omo yem adwuma but obema de omo ko hyape chese u ko fa niama e wo utu a eno enko nipa ase enti once you go against nature you are facing a lot of problems enti road no the road of gayism and lesbianism we want to put a roadblock there not because we hate the driver who wants to use it but because there is a lot of danger ahead Karina now seat belt okoboy ma toka me si mia me kita me kwa me mpe belt me pese me feel free o me ka mo emra so be chim she belt I didn't see the man yes because your evidence say senkrofo hanya accident now mo seat belt 90 to me but o hanu she belt only 10 and 5 new the science has proven it so it's not up to you anymore society must make it mandate
doc me pese me bo akra 1 minute that's one we max we and by force but I buy it by force
exactly
why because senka opese owu a we dey senka sem bi ni ho why obeti mewu
no
why you so opese owu a aban beti maka
say but your evidence
but the evidence one shot
risk was no go wusu am mani ni am no
aban so person dey how be bra
exactly
ye timi ka say ya local on mine down say obi an konkoda ne dem simply because ya hwe say max no one shot edi owu beba yare ne ba e bi kwa na wa kofa yare ba na bia na wangu na emom wo de yare ne ba kokum obi foforo nti no aban in the wisdom of government and say me the lockdown ba say obi a nhye ni dan mu na wo be kwa bonten a agi say wo de max dey e hye wano ansa enti say the dog kan but sanka ye wo pe anamboa
yeah
say wo pa wetima kowu what you make a say me cover your COVID according ewo
Yeah.
se wu a obi wu with COVID kolebu Tama start so wu na obekọ na ya asoro ho ama na ne man so ne den ye den ko ade nye obi bu sani no nanso aban ni ayemra say yinim say ya de say siti no ye de be fia e be san nipa
Karina, we nkofo me we smoky we. Sebi oni fia na watwe kakra. O de ahwe no how far. Obi o ho na koma nye otwe we ana ne na ho brase no ba. Nti wo hwe anka eboa no pa. Nanso nkofo a we etimi sell from the science I study no because we the friend central acting agent it works on the brain. Your ondrobia your friend opioid drugs like sebi codeine tramadol and no offer or ya oba from because or ta o brain say na ye juma until you un sense pain well to say their own fidro but offer bibi to say brufina and yes centrally acting and no e ko ye juma we be a problem no one e ko na are working on the cells na pain na perform a drobia yes centrally acting with time it may take ever so we are centrally acting anything that cause some countries are we is not allowed now because weed smoking is not allowed when the weed smoker comes here my right to smoke must be protected no we're missing the point. You have the right to live, the right to shelter, the right to be protected, but not the right when it comes to the activity of smoking weed because the law does not allow it. You can't claim rights for something which is illegal. Now, as we speak, Usha Criminal Code now 1960 at 29, or see unnatural carnal knowledge, is not allowed by law. Now, Bema tia, nipa nyame boy say, Usha Paul your kind, or see media me wa wondi ame to me no discipline. But ebi amun to me into mun worry because nipa no sex idea more or less necessary. Ya bo nipa dia say now if we penny after 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Umfo bianda ya ebi aji say we Catholic aya no ya pe kwan bi so aboa wa enu kra no echi obeti no na mfifi nkwara ni ama enti na oti sa cases no the enti oti say in a Catholic church obo na ya say scandal biaba na obo ni nkwara dan it's because your bibi e driving omo are sometimes difficult to hold enti sa mati G18 no obi ka say oh then e chere say ngofo me nutia by force omuda no say ngofo 100 a gay relationship umpe minimum 70 and 80% omuda Sana uba heterosexuals are and ya obi a omawa no muda o out of 100 we betime share aware 10 omun fa omun and also omuti and say argument say mo kasa ti say ni nyina ye nda no e bogus enti na nyame de ko nyina ko school no it's not about one person is that you draw the curve now in analysis and arguments you don't take the extreme and you obi omawa no muda one can say obi ukofa ba ko no munda no e dey asem now out of 100 no they can and because omudomu dano once omudomu dano
ananyo obi aware bia no wo
exactly see and I kasa na nkoramba no na
because if you are 5 years
yen cancer
if you are 5 years omonwo if you are 10 years omonwo
it's always about the distribution obi that's why science is good. We are scientists you don't talk about extreme cases you look about the distribution you talk about the one in the middle the larger one
the average always
they call it the bell-shaped curve. There is one extreme on the right, one on the left. But the middle is the average. Now, say our 100 see Ghana. Ebi anya 100 nya na be wumba. Ba nya 70 de nkora be free. Na 70 de bia na e man nkora ba. We are see yen san we are see da. Na wo konya
even 50.
You na 50 po. Na wo konya gay our 100. Na I say na me kan wa bo ankraman mbema so ni mba so wo di sika koto kese o ma 120 na ni nyina asa. Obi kwa shawa nti na dakru bi ba be do one day ama nkora be san wiase na nipa san wa na global warming ya kanu ene say abrofo no di sika ema say ye mpese wo be yusu car ema smoke cut through because carbon dioxide ebe ma wiase aye hye na ice e wo po no uti global warming me kire wase de nti omo na bring it omo hu say studies a kire say carbon dioxide cut through et me trap heat from the earth and with time omo hu say ice block see ewo wiase extreme no nani ama kosro enti wo call man bi so a ti say pram enti na AC defense no nsuo kosro ama ebi ankan comfort no nsuo no ba asase yi omo na ya hwe na ya sovia enche nipa ontimi clearance nipa ebe vanish we kura calculation here calculator nipa be vanish in 5000 years o na gay cardinal gay compared to global warming the ain't never manipa acontem the fastest route for extinction when it comes to the human race is not global warming.
But out of the argument is we now can notwithstanding I know you're one side of the argument. The other side is that Nipano 1992 constitution manopine or right to life. So all right to life they are omo gay and lesbians no omo minority small group and almost see oma there entino them being minority notwithstanding no constitution no more kwan say entrance na yemo mo banti say sa no mpeso omo ya nya omo
unze uka nyina no nipa no right sa na enja omo unka de no omo ye no enti na fo amene di wo problem no lawyer ba ha kasa waka nyina no nipa no small minority and amra no omo right then omo so omo right aye omo so
omo right aye you know
I didn't body watching sa enti fo amene ba ha na ne oni abri say then ono de osi boade no ntimi bo omo sheda no omo bo now listen, this is very important. CNN journalist of Free America no be drew Afghanistan oba or Sheville at the year reporting live reporting or Sheville and then o drew on one case me chrome yen Sheville and to be forming civil rights group am I push it's against women's rights or drew one or Sheville come here and reporting Krobiani Sebi they your more identity and values now Joe Biden call Saudi Arabia on Conco complaining in his speech, me say me buy no, me come for buy in Sacramento ID. Just or sharing them call hotel. I boy di on kasa, cause on him say fear na we do no. Yes ye no msa. But we do no chroma. Say Saudis, or mun ko American catch Americans, mun join sa no. Enti we are na ye won enye na start yo. On my bia ni de ma won say, look, Abraham, Yakobo catch and say, on fear nyina chomo, you circumcise them. Now the entire David Shagola talk and say you this uncircumcised Philistine. How did he know it? It's not their practice. A Philistine is not circumcised. If you meet a Philistine who is circumcised, if you're the Jew at Tina and I said you are converted. I say washia wako fi ebi omu nyina omu sumbi na ba ku bi omu a or bompa in tongues. Yeah. Ebi washia obi a sebi why converted. So the point I'm making is that ya won nyama bi a etimi man hu say look me tina train mu New York, me call Manhattan. Me share mami penny be enter train up and I'm sorry as on tenants. Now tenants will show me doing a trace space by na me tenants on catch him so are you from Africa? Did you just come here? Because South Kromono 100 years and yet the practice
Obia nyobia
say oh so by no obia 20 years was so am watina. But be am free no openyi gina ope you get up. And the woman asked me, are you coming from somewhere? He said, I'm coming from Ghana. I said, that is why. So, even with that act, or to me identify, I said, this is another breed. Why do you want to endanger yourself where they can't tell between you and the guy from Netherlands? This is also part of our identity. And I know, I mean, you example say, who come Muslim or no so on deep pork. When you say restaurants are Muslims, you know, who come pork in your menu. Now, I didn't know they say, I have the right to eat pork. Mundi pork. Nipani say fear ha yen serve pork. But what me call fear echo di pork. Yes, yeah, ha men sebi membe di sebi obi true. But oko ha you can do it. Oya wa aju say oko di obi sebi chia. Oya o dem because yen chia. Oko fani chia. Yen chi won nti enye case. But o pie na o say association of sebi.
Atufafo.
Ye pe njina ho. You know the danger with that now, and I'll explain. Your oncophobia, you woman with cleft palate. Cleft, I say, omonino, I say, choir bomano, omonim looking very horrendous. But Nami Buana a year or more repair surgery. Who say, omonino, a genetic time acrano form, no bibi and koye. Into who now say, this is not nature. Yankupa, my doctors are doing it, me operation. Now you're closing. Who now feel was saying, I'm an autistic monster. Now, yes, surgery, no man. No, I be to say. Now, imagine Sanka, your association of cleft palate for our Mujamu rice, Sana Yeti. You know the danger? Their numbers will be many. Yeah. Because instead of going with help to fix it for them on nature, because of more entrench and normalizing the state, you know, I feel maybe because who do you come and say, hey, Jai, they have the rice, the biggest fear with allowing an act to become normalized, and say more people can get into it. No, only we, because their numbers are few, maybe are causing problem in there. But South American, if 90% of all marriages are gay and lesbian, the society will go extinct. Now, obviously, doctor, now say Jesus Christ share mamina, okoye adultery, you know, where Professor G18 no bakukai T18 no, and yes, you preach redemption, grace and mercy. Christ came for the sinner, but he didn't come to endorse and normalize sin. But he came to rescue the sinner. This bill is trying to rescue the one in homosexuality, but not to make it normal. Christ didn't tell the woman, go and continue with your works. Or see, you can go, but get off that road. Sin no more. And finally, I want to say something very important. You cannot have a drunkard being the president of a tongue, tongues, association. A drunkard. Just obi a bo pensapa. Association of bompire on tongues. And yet me can Christos me go me tongues no me to me kasa. Me can advance Christianity. Just say Christopher oma being. Now who are lead you no? Oh yeah, serious drunkard. In a day no 2 hours spent away are conscious. You can't lead people you are not like. Sana, you cannot be a Muslim and be the president of Pork Eaters Association. Just a mini Kwame Sefa Kashia ni Omayeni Obi Cardinal Dominic. Yeah, you pay pork. Now Nipa also be a president. I about pork in Yamanu or a Muslim. You don't eat pork. Yeah. Why do you want to lead us? Yeah. The point I want to make is that you cannot be a leader who is for gayism, lesbianism, and lead a community where 98% of us are against it. The point is that it is also time to define the kind of belief you have as a leader. So I am for those who are saying, look, a leader is not known only for his competence. Your belief is important. Ultimately, you'll be only a community in Ghana where polls show that 97% are not for it. Now only that in Kase ask for it. You know what it will mean? I'm telling you, the community will make sure you move away. So that Obi Otis Omu will do what? Will lead them. Now, me can't be say, Oko Pakistan, Obi president edi, no Jina podium kase, Miko America mun say numsa, say sign normal. If they call for election the next day, he will get out. Not because they hate him, but the path now person 90, that's not their path. Obi so the minority also matters, 3% matters. What you must know, ni say, Oman bia omunje bibin tumunu, obe shobi kan ojitum. Are you getting analysis?
Sure.
There is no way when you go to, let's say, Saudi Arabia, you pick 100 Muslims. All the 100 will say they are against alcohol. About 94 will tell you alcohol is no good. But you meet some 6. Now, the entire omun say, now, over years, they can be like that for the next 1,000 years because the overwhelming majority are not for it. We can't wait the ways to say, Anka and yet. Your tradition ain't allow gay in the manka. A better man say, "Nkofo be do ma ware nenu, and come ware mba bema no, and come ware bema." There are times when you feel for something. The Emma Uka said, "No, mamimfa another kwansu," is the fact that it has not been normalized. The danger with normalizing gayism, giving them rights, is that now that road is not a rough road. Be a air to say, "I pay me chow." Yo, I pay on that roads being here. I say, Ayenzuano.
Still,
your road be a Cardinal Ofasuba Coupe. Next time, unso bit me dodgy, I go for 35 kilometers, avoiding 10-meter road. Because the road is not conducive. And the population of lesbians, obviously, we are not being real. Yeah, we know they exist. But that population is small. Because it's the road they walk on and a highway. A road I own until I was on to take a crack, one share sumu kakra, now we are sure say no, they say on my way adultery. They say I'm yellow, Bema want to be married 3-4. Remember one shot or children no applications or they be count. And Emrana, ɛnyɛ mmara a ɛtan nipa a ɛwɔ saa kwan no so but yɛpɛ sɛ yɛnyɛ sure sɛ to enter that practice no ɛnyɛ that ɛnyɛ highway sorry na wasi so nti nana over the years our life as a country no value custom amamre ni norms ɛna yɛde ayɛ sɛ deɛ yɛtan yɛkyi lesbianism what we are moving now to do is to codify it so that ɛnkɔ said deɛ udura sɛ na ɔmo yɛ wɔ corona ɔmo yɛ meeting man nipa ni twa join no nkransa onim say strictly speaking because we are a secular state and traditional rule no what they did more or less is in quote like they don't have the power.
Sure, it's wrong.
Yeah, but you see they are applying the tradition.
Yeah,
because it is not coded but that's how they are.
Because tradition is essentially
exactly.
Yeah.
But you see because aya or maya we are secular state sebio because aya maya secular state yedi constitution say obey life easy for our beliefs to work no it must now be codified into a law.
Doc and into mra no ho hia no.
Yes,
because mra ni ho nti and ye chain na dey kwa hemfi
no unti say
o da bi me ka to de no so
exactly
say G18 for no nti ase say mra ni ho no nti na ye che abrante no yam fananko police station aya asem ni bia ho na ya apply mra
correct
but ye de no ko bia ide amamre na eden e adwuma because where there's no law no amamre ye adwuma ho nti mra ni ho no nti na nanom so etina asem ma asase no ay omo de na ehun ngu fi ba mbom se ye che kromfo a ye fa no kwa himfie anode kwa himfie
no police station
mra ho atia kro no nti no ye chi na de ko police station mra ho tia am robin nti no ye chi na de ko police station mra ho tia sabe patapa asem nti no ye chi na de ko police station nti se emra ama ye nuanu ma mo ye trumu ene sabe afefe ema no lesbians na ye chi o ma saa kwan na ye de ne befa so because we kra ne ti ye yie on say cameras aba te ya jaw mo chi ne ko na ye video ni no ma na kaka na nka na ka cameras ni ho ne media nye aisa entene ye ene social media ni ka wa ka de befa oni so ansa na ene po no on say de snap no gu ni ti so amamre kwanze de snap no gu ni ti so de snap no etwi kukuru nanim hwa moja no eno ho kwa no echi say de kokot enti say wo ye chi no ena nka wojafo ba be hye ne to ena ye nya no say na kene ko police station nka kokotwira ban kukum boko man ho eden eto no enti ge fo mo amomra bonte meka mo pese ye mfa mo fa sa kwa no so ana mo pese mo call boko abi G18 for
na Karina
doctor
unim say obi a oye gay ana ne busu ana gay ana lesbian no e wo so on da nyankopon ase for bill we are parliament no me share documentary in fact not documentary a real life one of the channels on DSTV CBS Justice my documentary on crime happened. Two brothers some gays in the act they have no history of crime but in their adolescence 2022 in the act no strong religious people and papa na edi share Bible papa de bia no yet said there but they are in extreme papa who say yes such a thing they are a threat to Christianity but you see what it landed them and mankrano kokun emeda this bill way Kayo say you have no right to try and threaten and try and kill or harm obia or suspect say yes I don't know. This bill indirectly too is sensitizing all Ghanaians that there is such, I call them an identifiable group. Who say doctors, public health specialists. When you are preparing for sexual reproductive health, or reduce the diseases. One group I won't find diagro, those prostitutes and the same sex, because there's a lot of inter. But because of imagine say bema 20 sometimes bema pemba no 100 so sometimes timi timi ye gidigidi over kakrana ebe mba no and as timi da across and infections so those population so they are an identifiable group but any say doctors need to say mra no say But because say you omo underground no, you call a protective one. So the point I want to make is that this bill is sensitizing every Ghanaian that if, in case you don't know, no, there is a group of people who do such a thing. All we want in this country is not to hurt the guy who is practicing gayism, but to discourage future generations or other people from walking that path. And the reason is very simple. If more or the majority goes their route, all of us are threatened in terms of existence. And if the Amazon, money can be voted to protect the Amazon, if Charles Owusu can have a task force of soldiers, police, and forestry guards protecting trees, what about human beings? It's only a bill, a law that we are using, not guns and ammunition. Enti, Adibakuso and baby, last me kind some judge said, any is it oversight or more honey? Michelle law no bill no park kind all the 36 or so pages, but memorandum no so mo can say President Kufuor aka say gay ni na my on preda on pe no ntimi hu say bi oba oye kama na onko di bemechi e no mo quote Professor Mills nso omo quote ni say o say adi we enya ni mrenso e no mo quote Nana Danko Akufo-Addo say Nana ko Anglican bishops so e catch omo say sa gay ni ma no as long as he's president they should forget it can never be normalized in this country. But Rollins cry also was mentioned, but my own JM we can't just say it was not there. Now say waka on record it's important. Say leaders, like I said, a leader must not be voted for based only on his competence, but in his or her beliefs. And Obi this speech me tell me so of course Scotland some years ago na kan but Obi bisa question be e was sempa and Obi me chow the question Obi say to me consider say me hwe kwan me boa na ma wanya one of these awards no ayede ma best journalist no the question mu yedu or see tape now or cancer na ya transcribe no on tie I want my dream ba so ampa me so me tie
that's all kind of gun
debi yeah kan sa speech na Obi a transcribe no because unim said Nana Sebi Nana the no voice no ho
yeah
Obi wate Cardinal say na why you ni me say what is Scotland there na menti ya
the enti my when me say me hear on say I think last Monday on 6 p.m. news yeah about voices of African leaders and their stance on Sasimi Ayekeye about Ghana about President Mills about Kufuor about President Akufo-Addo. But Jam audio number, but we read the
show Kasay also one audio number. Oh, Kasat say audio no na sanka.
And some mechanics as I may say
there is
also the likelihood that our home in a minute.
Kasay yes can be sa.
Doctor Okoboiti. There is the likelihood that once there is a transcribed speech or no, there's the likelihood say audio no ho na bia me na me hu e na the fact say me hu e no so does not mean any ho
because school was santiman e na me say atwiman so enti okakasa edin sem nam no metimi kire say we
Dr. Okoboy now you are no more the doctor you are now the politician Okoboy enti
enti kasa no enti in conclusion nana in conclusion Sena Obiti the Ojitum is a product of Sena Yerezi, you know. Yenina yenimbre niama yemba omujitum any Sena omukasa omuyomadi. Now the last time me call anu bako, me second born be reporting say ni nana ni grandmother ni kasa no o kacha ni so no I say wa brave asina o titi no dodo. Agra unya 10 years. And I'm kache the other reporting ko friend no bra. Odu meni mo hwe mi ameni ma me gina on say asem kese na ba na sesi amansu na ma me mi wakasa nti anka me nya ke na won hwe anka police be chimi iti me bisa say dey no kan no afi de kasa na id o say na wiase kra nipa titi me say hey na nyama we efre ni kasa ni kire say school na oko school e bi oti na me say u free mi fie u ye me ba e was so kasa nkyerɛ sɛ enye aduane pɛ na ma wa na metiti wana metiti
ah okay
yes I say me train you yes and I make a say kasa e na kyerɛ fi a wo frim e na de nipa ne gitum na kasa wei me kasa sa you everywhere kwan so me tibio ma ho be kyerɛ wo so wate point am here say whether our children even get to the level where they will ask that gazing should be normalized depends on the training we give them. And whether we like it or not, we are a nation that believes in the existence of the Almighty. Whether traditional people, Muslims, or Christians, we believe in the existence of the God who created all flesh. And that God is not for gazing or lesbianism. And what you believe in is part of your identity. And leaders must tell what they believe in, not only their competence.
Thank you, Dr. Bernard Okoboy. Earlier, Namati Charles Ususo Enka. Marinka Drinchra Modia Banano Pay Kakra Nafi Yanhed Yesusa Edi Bode Hono Ebefa. This one says, Nana Alkesi, in our custom, any human behavior that has the likelihood of sending the human race into extinction is considered forbidden. In other words, a museo. Such behavior will not be tolerated and steps will be immediately taken to prevent its spread. This is not about culture. It is not about religion. And it is not about law. It is about the face of humanity. Period. Nana Osei Yauberma Jantuahine Chra in the Bono region. Or no, and what do we say? Ebai. Okay, let me oblige you. Or say, wish my wife may kind because it is your wife and it is a Oba wife. So, as I said, my kind of my war. Or say, wish my wife Yvonne Akumia a happy birthday. So, Yvonne Akumia, baby, I will be a Alfred or say Kakari and a Oma. And Paibo Achedie pa omso mo ema happy birthday Nyankopon enka ho na enye papa. Kadna, please tell Dr. Okoboy that we the Kokrokoo listeners hereby arrest him by the natural powers invested in us by God to always appear and educate us on Kokrokoo. Any day he fails to appear is tantamount to first degree felony. Kekusi and what do we have by, and I hope Dr. Okoboy you heard that clear with your own ears. Tell Dr. Okoboy to stop the mischievous propaganda. Who opened the door for LGBT advocacy? AK bound to happen. I've enjoyed him this morning. He shouldn't let me come from Drobonso to trouble him. Don't call Fuseni. Don't call Fuseni. Anyway, Ejako Willie says, Nana, if a man brings in a fellow man as a wife, will he be referred to as he is my wife or she is my wife? And the was arguing no, and I came to Kumase or message no what to do. Me pacho we there in here pa kana. It's an asylum seeking agenda by some of these people. A minority within the society cannot force us to bend the rules to suit their whims and caprices. Emotions are not solutions. Why should we legalize something that is unnatural? Pardon me, something even animals won't do. I will end here with this profound quote from the Masa Ade. The darkest ages and the darkest places in hell are reserved for those who maintain their neutrality in times of moral crisis. Eyes are watching. Samuel Brian Boabin on the dear I don't know. Same na betiti me anopa no pesa ademaya odin. Okay. Bear tremona afi menhwena me fiso anopa. Na na akasi good morning. Look at this LG whatever it is. All Ghanaians must be grateful to these 18 lawyers. Reason is that first of us Patrick Dema was say first of we are here in Ghana, we know things that are not part of our culture like gay, lesbianism and what. So why should we also have law to okay what's some way there? God bless Dr. Okoboy. He's showing evidence of not only being knowledgeable but wise as well. Mauli in Kofodia we must be clarifying things. Good morning, Nana Okese. Greet Dr. Okoboy and Charles Owusu for me, and I thank them for speaking wisdom this morning. Cecilia Amwati in Oslo, Norway, and Odiwe say Ebaye. And this one says, Dr. Okoboy has said it all. We all have our wishes, but the state cannot sit down and watch people do what they want, because the same will be the one that will carry the consequences of these excesses. Aki in Efia constituency. Good morning, Anaya Okesi. Good morning to Dr. Okoboy and Charles Owusu. Ghanaians should read Leviticus 18:22, Leviticus 20:13, 1 Corinthians 6:9-11, Jude 7. This is Isaac Odadie 96. Tell Okoboy I want to link up with him. Okay, I'll tell him. Hi, Nana, Dr. Okoboy. Tell him I like him very much. I don't know why he is not given a position in government. Yes, Okoboy, sometimes a young progression because I know pay or and here I has say, no, I'm a bo. Okoboy, the doctor, and yet the politician come up. Okoboy, the doctor. Yeah, Jack.
What do I know, Mr. Wadaroma?
My simple that
I will tell. Was a topic in the night also me and son. I idea who he apart set almost any gain answer. Say, Bosomian Cromony, na a nipa over 2,000 and a car quenchia, a dome free at the facility. So, you air driver, passenger phone, Mama Yapi, and quite idea I am Feniagro, and quite watch them till I gave by a Niabro, and Yabia, call me to a Minyabi soda. Then some one will be on be fiat as a facility, Sucrano, at your how ever brow mine, and Quanso Brebre. And a council Jojo, home seminal. Yane a policy for any dream. Na young boy and Conhobine. And no custom the woman said, will be betting my bone Conhobine and Chester of Hobine. No custom woman. Will be entering more Conhobine Chancellor of Montilma and careful now. And Nipa Wuno, Dr. Goboy, Cosro.
My main chairman, Wofa, Honorable Kwesi Amakwata, a Rose Minister, Anopai Michiano, na Macha. Energy Minister Matthew Opoku Prempe, Doctor Karina, say no energy sector nyama astati shishe kama na ye bompa mano na se no okono sa and finally no miami mami Mrs. Newman ya late Mr. Newman ni our office of the first lady anopai Nyankopon Shirano omano nkwane ahondin na saa kumapana odi ye djuma no o manu ntu atusa na Sida Pratt anopa ye chiao papa o mamienu e ya feel papa Kwesi Pratt senior anopa ye by na ye hwehwe wo saa by ati say bibi na ye nti ebi a wo no ye chiao why ye chiao pa me di chasa kasa na onyeri nyama yi
Mati. Dr. Okoboy, this one said, Nana, please forgive me for sending this list. Sympathy to Reverend Father Elikem Lanyon and his brother Daniel Lanyon as they bury their father, Mr. Jacob Taki Lanyon, on Thursday, the 21st of this month at Boom from Mr. and Mrs. Kumi. So, fathers, Yamamu Yako Ene Shedding. I was for a friend and Nana Okesi on behalf of the crew this morning. Dr. Father Dixon Kennedy Asante Osei, Kwejo Asante, Stephen Balfour, Isaac Odo, Peter Square, Pretty Joyce, Nana Ya Konedu, Mami Biama Kwafo, Odi Ahenkan Kwame Yeboa, Akosia Go Abuaje, and Anaposo Hima Adwa Yeboa AJ, and then this week on Kokrokoo. A friend and Nana Okesi, Ubetumi Afreme the Cardinal, Mede Radiasum J Jamunina, once again, Mamin Farah War Enkase. Reverend Father John Kofi Tasia Menyame Adomoa Ukuada Ebe ena yebe peno krabre ewo Christ the King Cathedral ewo Akachi ya ewo Keta Akachi Diocese in the Volta region. Yankopon enjichi ye nyina ayre na onkayam makram.
That is why we be drinking all the year.
It's another year. Yes. Get ready for GEIC 2021 on the theme Resilience. Join our 2